What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com, and I have a very, very funny and interesting video for you today. Now, unlike the other videos, this is going to be very thorough because the young lady that was filming her boyfriend with another man, ooh, scandalous. She has a series on TikTok where she goes over the complete story. She does a lot of cursing. So yeah, that's not going to be a good thing for me because I'm going to have to go through all this editing. I may just let some of the word that starts with effing go through. I don't know. We'll see how that works. But anyway, the girls told me about this on the stream last night, and it's really good. So without further ado, let's go in. I don't need to read this article because we have the video. As you can see, it says pregnant woman trails boyfriend as she suspects him of having secret affair. Finds him with another man. Dun, dun, dun. So let me tell you something before we go into that video. Pick-me's live a very, very miserable life. And this is a pick-me. This is the worst of the worst pick-me's. She has a Dusty that she lives with. Well, used to live with. Okay. He didn't work. Okay. He worked odd jobs every now and then for Uber Eats. But for the most part, he was unemployed, staying at the house. And she was the one who was bringing home the money. She was the one who was doing all the work. And she was the one who has the apartment in her name and everything. And by the way, this dummy that you see before you has 3 kids by the Dusty. And she's currently pregnant with the 4th child. How stupid can you be? So I'm just letting y'all know off the bat. Don't like her, don't have no respect for her, but she's here for our entertainment, so why not talk about it? Because I'm sitting here saying, girl, you have a dust mite living with you. He's cheated on her before. Now, I want y'all to understand, this is not the first time he's cheated. He's cheated on her before. She thought that moving him and her away from the woman he was cheating on would stop him from cheating. Well, guess what? He trumped you, girl. He basically started cheating on you with another man. He said, I'm going to up the ante. I'm going to cheat on you with a man this time. Let's see how that works. Honey, let me tell you, this is a hot mess. So let's get into the video.
I won't answer his phone. He's at some location. Whose f***ing house is this, bro? What the? Hi, is Brian here? That's his car.
I don't know, Brian.
That's my boyfriend. He's here, and he needs to come out right now, or I'm calling the police.
You can't call the police. He's in my house. Bye.
Dude.
Okay, calling the police on somebody who is boinking your boyfriend or vice versa. It's not a crime, girl. How do you walk up to somebody's house and say, my dusty boyfriend is in your house getting serviced, or he's servicing you? I'm not sure. But if you don't tell him to come out, I'm calling the police. What crime was committed? See, girl, you can't weaponize the police like that. What's wrong with you?
Holy. Brian's here. A gay man. He's cheating on me with a gay fuck. You're cheating on me with that Brian? Are you kidding me?
I'm not, bro.
What the? Who is that? Who is that?
It's my friend from gaming, bro.
You just that guy?
No, it's my friend from
You
gaming.
Just that guy.
No, that's my
You
friend
just
from Xbox.
Oh my god, Brian, you just
That's
guy?
my friend from
Why
Xbox.
weren't you answering me?
Because I didn't have my phone on me. We were playing Xbox, bro. That's my friend from Xbox.
Why do you keep calling your baby mama bro? You know he don't have no respect for you when he's basically misgendering you, okay? You are a pregnant biological woman and he calling you bro. That just lets you know he has no respect for you. And then why should he? Okay. You basically have low standards in men. And he just realized, I need to have some spice in my life. I got a pick-me girlfriend. And let me just say this. Most men are bored of their pick-me girlfriends. And most men do cheat on their pick-me girlfriends. That's why they live the most miserable lives. But here's the deal. She did get rid of him. Spoiler alert, he's kicked out of the house. She'll accept him back. Trust and believe that.
Can you please just leave me alone?
Why does he have no pants on? You were just f***ing him.
No, I wasn't.
You
I
were
was my
just
from
f***ing him.
Xbox.
You were just f***ing him.
No.
You're cheating on me while I'm pregnant.
Oh, just go.
I'm calling the police. You're gone. You're getting
Can we
convicted.
go?
You were just cheating on me with a man.
No, I wasn't.
You were just.
man.
This is going on Facebook. That man had no pants on. That's all on video.
No.
Oh yes, it is. You're cheating on me with a man.
Fine, whatever, man. Can we go?
You are done. You're never seeing your kids again.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Yeah, I'm like that. Whatever, bro. He's still calling her bro. I still calling her bro. What in the world? But no, I don't believe that. She's mad now, but a pick-me is always going to be a pick-me. And she's going to forgive him and be like, are you promised you're not going to cheat on me again? You've been cheating on me 3-4 times now. When are you going to stop? When are you going to realize that I need you to be a father for our soon-to-be 4 kids?
You just my boyfriend?
No, I did not, okay?
He f***ed you? No, what happened? Tell me what happened. I'm pregnant. We have 3 kids.
Not a thing happened here, okay? He's a friend. Screw.
Who are you?
I'm gonna call the police.
Call the police.
First of all, let me just say this. Why would anyone wear this except for easy access? That's all I got to say. Why would anybody wear this unless it's for easy access? You know what I'm saying? You have a big oversized shirt, and I believe you just put the red things on. You know what I'm saying? What did he say? Did he say they was red underwear or was they red shorts? I'm not sure. But whatever they are, you know what I'm saying? You just put them on and you just, yeah, okay. This is easy access. But the thing about it is, I don't know if he's the top or the bottom. I don't know. I can't tell.
Call the police. Wow. Brian's cheating on me with a f***ing dude.
Get off my property right now.
Ooh, look at that gut.
Coming to somebody else's house, you out of here.
You enjoy his hole?
I'm going to cut that part out because I can't have that part in this YouTube video. So let's go to her TikTok. I think she has about 5 clips going into this in detail on what happened. This is going to be a headache for me to edit because she cursed a lot. And I mean a lot. But at least you get the full context on what happened and how that happened. What you won't get the full context on is that she is a pick-me who doesn't think much of herself. She has very low self-esteem, very low standards. Okay, she really doesn't like herself. She maybe even hate herself. And this is a beautiful woman, minus all the piercing in the mouth and the daggone nose, minus that. But other than that, like, I can't believe this woman is like, yeah, I'm going to get a Dusty and I'm going to move him down there to Venice, Florida. I'm not going to make him get a job. And I'm just going to basically just let him stay in the house and then cheat on me with a man this time instead of a woman. So let's listen to the story time.
Hi, I'm Raelle, and 2 days ago on Friday, I caught my boyfriend cheating on me with an old man. That old man then assaulted me. I posted the situation on Facebook where it's pretty much blew up, and a couple hours later, I was fired from my job. It's been really f***ed up, and I just wanted to come on here and just kind of explain everything and give a little backstory about what happened leading up to the events in the video and just kind of explain what happened and what happened since. So To give a little backstory, Brian definitely has a history of cheating on me. Got lots of stories if anybody's interested in that.
Ladies, when a man cheats on you once, you have two options. Really three if you're a pick-me. And if you are a pick-me, you would never choose the first two. The first option is to leave and stay gone. Do not allow him to come back in your life. You are done. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Stop believing that if a man cheats on you, he'll never cheat on you again. That doesn't happen, okay? They will cheat on you, and this time they'll be more careful. The second thing you can do is cheat back. Yeah, see, I love that method for me. It's like, oh, you're going to cheat? Oh, cool, I get to cheat too. So, and they don't like that. They can't stand it, okay? Or you could be a pick-me and be mad at him for a little bit, go to counseling. And this is not even her husband, by the way. She's been with this Dusty. I think she's been with him for like 8 years, have like 3 kids by him, pregnant again. And it's the boyfriend, not the husband. And you're like just tripping about him cheating on you. Anyway, but you'll get mad at him as a pick-me, and then you accept him back because he promised that he'll change. Those are the 3 options if you're a pick-me. But if you are not a pick-me, you only have 2.
Anyways, the last time was he had an affair with his coworker. Pretty crazy story as well. But anyways, thought we moved past that. We moved to Venice to kind of start over. I got a new job right before moving here. It was a really good job. I really liked it a lot. I was doing really good at it. And I already had like a small promotion, and I just had a lot of hope for the future with that company. And anyways, that all came crashing down on Friday. So what happened was I was at work, and I was able to leave early that day because the provider that I was working for was leaving early, and so I was given the opportunity to do so as well. So I did. And I left and went to go get some blood work done for my OBGYN appointment that was coming up. So I got that done, and it was around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I called Brian to let him know that I was left work early and that I was coming home so we could hang out and do something together before we had to get the kids from school. So I called Brian. He didn't answer. I looked at his location because we share it with each other just for like safety purposes. And I saw that he was at a random house in Venice. So I was like, okay. My first thought was he was door dashing because he sometimes does that while I'm at work because he's not employed and hasn't been employed since he had that affair with his coworker that made us move to Venice in the first place.
That made you move to Venice? Or that you moved to Venice because you thought that if you relocate your boyfriend, your dusty asbestos boyfriend, if you thought you moved him, that would basically stop him from cheating. Ladies, don't ever be this dumb. Don't ever be this dumb. You can change the location, but that does not change the man. What's wrong with you? Why would you even think that? And now you put yourself on blast by showing that your man like ding-a-lang.
Anyways, yeah, he's not working, so I thought he was door dashing while I was at work. And so I gave him a few minutes before I called him again. Later, I called him again. He didn't answer. I looked at his location again, and he's still at that house. And I was like, that's weird, you know, just a little suspicious because of his history of cheating on me in the past, and it was just looking real sus. So I was calling him again and again and again, and he was not answering, and his location was still pinging at that location, like blinking green, like, you know, like it's like a current location. So I knew that something was going on, especially when he wasn't answering the phone, and then he started declining my calls, which he would never do unless he was around, or, you know, I don't know. He's never done that really unless he was cheating on me. So I was like freaking out a little bit, you know, and I was like, what the fuck? And anyways, the location that that was showing up for him was only like less than a 5-minute drive from where I was at getting my blood work done. So I drove there, of course, to see, you know, like what's going on. You know, where are you at? Where are you at? What are you doing? You know, at this point,
it was at this moment she knew that he was cheating on her. You know what I'm saying? If you have a tracker on your cheating boyfriend, and then you call him and he declines the phone calls after not answering them for several minutes, and then you still see him at this house, you know he's cheating. That's why you went over there. You went over there because you're like, ugh, is he cheating on me again? Like, who is this bimbo? And turned out it was a dude, an old dude nonetheless. You know what? It could be there's a strong possibility that your boyfriend is gay for pay, but I ain't the one to judge.
Even if he's at his friend's house, like, and nothing's going on, like, I'm pregnant, hormonal, crazy, and this man has cheated on me before. I'm about to embarrass myself. I was, like, fully expecting to, like, show up, and it's just, like, him and his buddies, like, hanging out, and nothing weird's going on. And I was just gonna look crazy, like a crazy person. And I was okay with that, because you know what? I just wanted to make sure that nothing weird was going on, because I've been so traumatized by this man so many times in the past. So I pull up there, and his car's in the driveway. So I'm like, okay, he's here. I immediately start recording because I know some shit's about to go down. And I go up and knock on the door, and to my surprise, a short little bald man with no pants on and an oversized t-shirt answers the door. And I'm confused. I was expecting a woman to answer the door, or maybe his friend that I already know, but no, it's just some strange little bald man with no pants on answering the door. And I'm like, hi, is Brian here? He's like, no, I don't know a Brian. And I'm like, that's his car. I was like, he's here. I was like, no, like, I was like, Brian.
Wait, it just hit me. How does your unemployed dusty beta male have a car? Did you buy him a car, girl? Is that your car, or did he get a car and you making payments on it?
He's here, he's my boyfriend, and he needs to come outside right now. I was like, or I'm calling the police. And yes, I know that calling the police wasn't gonna do anything. I know a grown man going to another grown man's house willingly, cheating is not a crime, being gay is not a crime. Yeah, I know that.
Do you really know that? Because if you did know that, why did you say you was gonna call the police? Imagine knocking on some random man's door that's boinking your no, not husband. I can't remember. Boyfriend. He's boinking your boyfriend, and you gonna threaten to call the cops.
Pregnant, hormonal. Pretty sure I just caught my boyfriend cheating on me with a man. I was just saying that to scare him to, like, admit that he was there, or, like, get him to come outside so I could figure out what the is going on. So, and also just a reminder too, going on someone's property and knocking on the door is not illegal. To those saying that I was trespassing, no. To be trespassing, you have to be already prior, like, criminally trespassed to be trespassing. It's not illegal to go knock on someone's door. And I didn't threaten anybody with any violence, no hostility. Bro, like, yes, I said I was gonna call the cops, but that's a crime. And regardless, anyways, I call Brian, he ends up coming outside, and I was like, recording him, and you can see the video too. I'm like, what the f*** are you just that guy? What's going on? Like, what the f*** was just going on? And he's, of course, defending himself, saying, he's my friend from Xbox, can we just go? Like, and he's, like, trying to get the f*** out of there. Meanwhile, bald man with his moo and no pants on's in the doorway, screaming at me, calling me a and all this stuff. Like if you guys were just playing video games, like, why all the hostility, and, like, why are you trying to get the f*** out of here real quick? And, like, and why does this man have no pants on? Like, like, someone still hasn't explained that to me yet. Like, I'm not a idiot. Like, I know, like, you guys were just doing some dirty, like, and he's trying to deny it, and, whatever, I'm not buying his, and he's like, whatever, can we just go? And, like, he gets in his car and, like, drives through the yard, because I was parked behind his car. He leaves me there. Okay, this man's still yelling at me from his doorway. And so I go to my car, leave after Brian, and this man's still screaming at me through his doorway, and I'm just like, I'm like, yo, what, you my boyfriend? Like, I was like, what happened? He's like, no, nothing happened. I was like, okay, so then what happened then? Like, tell me what happens. And he's not saying shit. And then he's like, get off my property. And so I'm like, okay, like, and I get in my car, and I'm leaving off of his property. I'm in my car, turn my car on, and this is all in the video. I turned my car on and I'm backing up out of the driveway. He is like coming out, following me out, like down the fucking driveway. And I'm on the main public road at this point. And he comes out after me, comes around to the front of my car, screaming at me, comes around to the side of my window, and he's like screaming at me like, you got some nerve to come to somebody else's house, blah, 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 and this spewing his nasty ass breath at me with his gross ass teeth, like, and I said something like, yeah, you enjoy f***ing his asshole, or like, you enjoy his asshole, something like that. And
dude, I think I'm just gonna put a whole big bleep through most of that. Like, it's always an effing and like, I'm just saying, like, she says that word so much, it's like, and all she has is little filler words like and effing. So I'm just gonna probably just put a big bleep through all of that. I'll just probably just cut some of this stuff out because it's getting repetitive. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna be doing a lot of editing anyway.
He did not like that. He got mad. He reached in and tried to grab my phone from me to take my phone, I guess to delete the video or whatever. And like, I'm like, you know, obviously not letting this man get my phone. And he's like trying to wrestle my phone out of my hands, grabs my arm, like literally inside half of his body, like literally his torso is like through my window, wrestling me over my phone. I'm like way back here, like almost in the passenger seat, like trying to get the away from this man as he's trying to get my phone. I'm getting hit in the face, I'm getting hit in the chest, I'm getting hit in the stomach as he's trying to get my phone. I'm screaming at him, I'm pregnant, like, and he knew this too, like he knew when I first pulled up there, and like I knew what was going on. I was like, we have 2 kids together, I'm pregnant, like what the f-? And so he continues to assault me, taking my phone, trying to take my phone and like hitting me, and I'm like, I'm pregnant, what the f is wrong with you? Get off me, I'm pregnant.
Dude, oh my God. If you're halfway in my car, we about to go on the highway, okay? I'm gonna roll the window up. And I'm about to go on the highway with half your body hanging out.
Like, and he's not stopping. He starts grabbing my steering wheel as I'm trying to drive away, turning my steering wheel to like try to make me crash or not leave. I don't know. And I'm like trying to get this man out of my car. I slam on the gas and it pulls away. The car pulls away. He like gets pulled out of my car, and I try to drive away, and I'm in a cul-de-sac.
Oh no.
So I'm like, so I had to turn around and drive past him again to get out of there. And he's blocking my car, and he's got his hands on my hood, like not letting me leave. I'm
okay,
like,
so this was an affair. This was not no one-time thing. I thought it was gay for pay, but not anymore. For him to be that angry means that the relationship is over and he's attacking her for it. He's attacking, because that's rage. Like, if it was really all about playing the Xbox or really playing a game, he would not be this mad where he's reaching in, trying to grab her phone, striking her in the face, striking her in the chest and the stomach. Then when she pulls off and he falls out of the car and she turns around in the cul-de-sac, and then he's standing there in the middle of the street and holding onto her hood. Dude, that's unhinged. That's just demented. And basically that shows me that this was something intimate. Maybe he had some feelings for him. Maybe he was in love with him. And now because of her, it's over. Okay, but not really. It doesn't have to be over because she kicked her Dusty out. Now I know she's gonna accept her Dusty back into her life now. We know that's gonna happen. Come on now, where we at? Come on, stop playing with me, okay? We know she's gonna accept him back. But the fact that he is not gonna be able to go back over there anytime soon, that's gonna hurt him, honey. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
I can't go forward. I'm gonna run this man over. I'm not trying to run this man over. Brian had already left me. I'm alone with this psycho that's attacking me while I'm pregnant. After I catch him, my boyfriend, he starts attacking me. Like, bro, like, this is not real life. I'm like, I do not know what's going on. Such in a state of panic and just trying to get the out of there. I had to like back up and drive through the neighbor's yard and through a ditch to go around him and escape him. I immediately call 911. I immediately call them and like freaking out, like telling them like, you know, like what just happened. Like,
hold on, let me just say this. I am happy that she called the police. I am always happy when I see white women call the police because this is rare. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many times I've seen women, white women in person as well as online, get attacked and they don't call the police. They're like, I don't want the police involved. I don't want to get the police involved. And I'm like, dude, if you don't call the damn cops. So kudos for her for calling the cops. So I'm impressed. She's still a pick me. She's still a dumbass, but at least she called the cops.
And so the police come, they take my statement and everything, they get the videos, I send them the videos, and they go talk to the guy, and they come back after they talk to him, and they say, he corroborated pretty much everything that you said. And
wow.
I mean, except for like intentionally hitting me, and then he was like, oh well, maybe, you know, when I was trying to get her phone, like I hit her or whatever. But like, yeah, no, that's not okay. You knew I was pregnant. You're reaching in my phone, wrestling my phone out of me, hurting me. I'm telling you I'm pregnant and that you're hurting me and that you continue to attack me. So anyways, the cops asked me if I want to press charges. I obviously say yes, I want to press charges.
All right,
so,
girl.
You know, that's going from there.
Good.
And afterwards, I still really don't know who this man is that attacked me. So I post the pictures and videos on Facebook and asking if anybody knows who this man is, because I just called him boyfriend and then he assaulted me afterwards, and I feel like anybody and everybody should know that this person is not okay and assaults pregnant women. I feel like people should know that. Yeah, I posted it, and I posted the videos and the comments of my boyfriend as well getting confronted.
Wait a minute. Not your ex-boyfriend? See, I told you she was going to accept her back. Her language is talking about present. She didn't say my ex-boyfriend. She was like, my boyfriend. So I told you these pick-me's are so predictable, dude. I should be Mrs. Nostradamus over here. I swear to God. And so she is going to accept him back. She think he got him trapped and everything. He ain't got no job. He's down there in Venice, Florida, away from his support system, away from his family, probably his cuddling, overbearing mother. And where he going to go? He got no money coming in. So he was basically eating and was under shelter and getting some, well, I mean, getting some snatch from her. That's nothing to brag about. But yeah, I mean, like, she is going to accept him back because she's continuing to call him her boyfriend and not ex.
And the post ended up blowing up on Facebook, and it was getting a lot of views and comments very quickly. And hours after that it started like blowing up, I got a text message from my boss saying, please check your personal email. So I was like, because I knew it was blowing up at this point and a lot of people were seeing it. And when I saw the text, I was like, yeah, they saw the post. So I looked at the personal email, and yes, it was a termination letter. So that was horrible because I really liked that job, and yeah, that just really sucks. So I just you know, caught my boyfriend cheating on me with a man, got assaulted, and then also lost my job in a matter of hours. A lot of people were telling me after I posted that I lost my job over posting this situation. A lot of people were telling me that I should make a GoFundMe account, and so I did, and a lot of people donated, and god damn it, thank you. Like, literally.
So we're gonna look at that GoFundMe in a minute.
Thank you so much, dude. Like, I really appreciate everyone who donated. Like, seriously, like, I was the only income. Like, Brian wasn't fucking working. Like, it was literally just me struggling with my fucking family, who's like also struggling, helping me the best they can, like literally paycheck to paycheck, and we're barely making it as it is, and I just lost my job.
And you know what? Pick-me mamas have pick-me daughters. And if she's saying that her extended family, rest of her family, you know, are struggling, then they have this mindset. They have this mindset where they don't feel high about themselves. They have low self-esteem. They have low self-worth. and they match up with losers, with dusties, and with brokies. And then they want to know, why can't we ever have a good man? This, that, and the other. You guys are passing on this mentality, and it's so unfortunate she has a daughter. Because unless that little girl goes through a certain type of event that she thinks differently than her mother, she's going to be a pick-me too. So, and hopefully that doesn't happen. I wish nothing but strength and longevity and actually power, mental empowerment to that young girl, because your mom is far gone, because her mama is far gone. Like, they're just passing on this mentality from one child to another, to generation to generation. You know how they say generational trauma? Like, this is just generational pick-me mentality.
Over a bunch of that had already happened to me that day. It was me that caused me to lose my job, but strange, in the termination letter though, it did say that it was due to my explicit online activity involving the company. Don't really know how it was involving the company though, because I didn't even have my job listed on my Facebook, but okay. Whatever. There's plenty of places, and to be honest, most of the people that worked there were really nasty and not nice, and it was a really catty environment, and honestly, like, there was only a few people there that I genuinely will really miss. They were good people, but whatever. There's more jobs out there, there's more opportunities, so guess that, you know, wasn't right for me. Everything happens for a reason, right? So I'm sure things will work out eventually. Also, the people that are saying, like, I'm just trying to do this to get money, or like making fun of me for making a GoFundMe, like, no, like, if I literally didn't have that money right now, I would literally be getting evicted from my home within the next like month or two. Like, literally, I literally would be. My kids need a roof over their heads. I need to be able to buy them food, you know. Like, there's people out there that have a lot of money, and if they're willing and able to help, I'm not going to deny that. I have nothing right now. I have nothing. So thank you to everybody that is compassionate, empathetic, like, understanding. I just hope something good comes from all of this, honestly. Like, I don't know.
So there you have it. This is her TikTok. If you want to go watch the unedited versions of her video clips. One of the videos she posted in reference to the entire fight was removed. And here is her GoFundMe. Now, I have not updated this, and I'm also going to like block out the children. So I'm going to probably have a big old black box over the picture, because it's a picture of her and her kids, and YouTube is really strict about the whole kids thing. That's why when you see me doing the Jenkins family, I tend to like block them out, because I'm not trying to like lose any coin for showing kids. But let me see. So right now she's been asking for 7.5, right? I do believe she's been asking. Yep, 7.5 is the goal, and she's like $1,000 away from that. But this was from earlier. Let me refresh it. So right now she's at 6,576, and let me refresh it. And there you go. She's at 606. She's at 6,626. So she'll reach that goal. She'll reach 7,500. She's gonna reach that 7.5 band. I know she will. So therefore, she's going to be fine. But one thing I'm really happy for is that she did press charges. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A pick-me and her dusty. Anyway, let me know what you think about this particular situation in the comments. I want to hear what you have to say. Don't forget to leave me a like, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, taters.